Hello? Can anyone hear me? Let me turn this up. It says there's two people waiting. There's one thumbs up. Can I thumb up? Not that I'd want to, but let me see. I've never, I mean, I have. This is technically my second stream that I've ever done mobile, because I did one like a few years back before they did the whole like, oh, you need 1,000 subscribers for mobile streaming, and it was just like me filming like my micro USB charger and saying, what the fuck is this? And yeah, so I want to see if there's anything like different going on. Like, what's this? Oh my God, I could add filters? Neat. Ew. Ew. Oh, actually, that's not that bad. But I don't know if I want to use that for a live stream. Uh-huh. I feel like I'm in a Twilight movie. I'm sorry, Belle. What's her name? Bella Define? Sepia, silver screen, sketch? Whoa. Now this is weird. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick with normal. Yes, I know I'm late. I'm sorry, sorry. So sorry, Cat. I'm 1 minute late, and I feel I should probably be burned at the stake. And actually, I'm gonna give it a little bit more time so more people could come in. Like 5 more minutes. And I got to do a few more errands right now. So I'm gonna leave really quick. I'll be back, and we could start from there. Okay? Be back. People are still here. Wow, thank goodness. um, I'm back. Yeah, I just put some clothes to wash right now, and it was pretty fun. Let's see, what did I miss? Da-da-da. Anyone's joining? He left it. Went. Oh, thank you guys for letting people know while I was gone. I came from that when Persona fans meet and the ASMR unboxing of Royal. Oh God, that video. uh yeah, well, I'm back. I brought some snacky snacks and hopefully you guys brought some too. I was gonna order some stuff for me to eat, like, something from Wingstop or whatever. But I realized that it's a little too early for me to do anything of that sort because usually whenever I order food like that, it's usually like during dinner. Because I don't know. I don't really eat lunch. I know it's kind of a weird thing to like say because lunch is one of the three main meals that people usually eat, right? So the fact that well, I also don't eat breakfast. Okay, maybe I'm just really weird. Maybe I just starve all the time and then I eat like a big meal for dinner and that's it. That's usually what I do. Eat Wendy's spicy. Oh yeah, she's a real anime waifu. She's also a real person too, Wendy, from what I've heard. So I don't know if the real wording would be wife instead of waifu, but yeah, I think we're getting a little off topic here, but so thank you all for coming to this live stream for the people that are here right now, all four of you. Who cares if it's small? I mean, there's people here, which is awesome. And yeah, thank you all so much. And I'm holding this live stream so I could celebrate, all of you guys, all over 1,000 of you. Well, 2,000 now. I'm really late with this stuff. I don't know why I can't like just get on the ball with this stuff because I already have 2,000 subscribers now. And oh, whatever. But still, thank you all so much. And yeah, this live stream is just gonna be, something really chill. Something I don't really have anything planned, honestly. There's no events, there's no games or whatever. Maybe there might be a game or something, like me playing a video game, but yeah, it's just gonna be chill. We're just gonna hang out, talk about our feelings, eat some mission chips. I don't know. Mission's not really my brand. I'm more of a Tostitos kind of person. Or actually, there are these tortilla chips I like to get from Vallarta, and they're like the ones that they make at the store, and they're really good. Like I just eat them on their own. And these have nothing on them. Cat, yes, you can have some. Hold on. Here, let me dip some in. Do you want a lot of cheese or a little bit of cheese? Because I don't want to give you too much. Because if I give you too much and you're like, I want a little bit, it's gonna be all soggy. So I'll just give you this much, and you could just eh, there we go. Yeah. Did you like it? I know I like it. But I guess I did have some stuff to talk about. Um, because I can't just sit here and just eat food in front of you guys for like 10 hours or however long this is going to be. Um, I guess I could talk about when I first made the Persona video because I'm pretty sure that's how all of you guys found me from that one video. And so it's not the best story in the world, but it is kind of interesting because so I was just at Taco Bell because I went to go get like a drink because they have Baja Blast there. That's the only reason I go to Taco Bell, by the way. I don't like their food that much. Like the beefy Fritos burrito is pretty cool and all, but I just go for the drink because Baja Blast is a godsend among other beverages in this universe. And I went there and I was just hanging out, and then I saw, while I was scrolling through Twitter, this Discord thread, asking for people to say please for server folders to come tomorrow. And I said, oh, interesting. I don't know why this is on my page. I think it was promoted. I'm sorry, Cat. I know. I'm terrible. I'm a terrible I have terrible opinions when it comes to fast food. Like In and Out. In and Out's my favorite fast food joint, I would say, because those burgers are godlike. And that someone said hi. I want to say hi. Hello, Niche Gamer 32. It's good to see you here. Thank you for coming along to hang out. But yeah, I found the thread and I was just like, oh, interesting. And then I looked through it, and like the first picture I saw, no kidding, the first picture I saw was in Phoenix's stupid Minato Arasato picture with the gun. And I said, are you kidding me? This is the first thing I saw. And so I said, I have to say something to this guy. I have to say something stupid. So I said, he pointing that gun the wrong way. And then he sent me another picture, like almost immediately, I think, right after, with the Minato wearing the Yasogami uniform, which is, I think at this point, that's become a meme of its own, because the amount of comments I get pertaining to that second picture is insane. Like I get one, and they're all the exact same format. Like, is no one going to mention like Minato or Makoto wearing the Yasogami uniform in that second picture? It's almost the exact same. But yeah, and I saw that and I was like, where do I go from here? And since he was pointing the gun at his head, I thought, well, may as well say something. Baby, 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 baby. And then that's when Phoenix just started singing the song, and I had to join in, and it was tons of fun. And we didn't think anything of it after that until I got home, and I was like, maybe something interesting could come from this. I wanted to make a video of it, and I thought, maybe it's not worth making a video of it. Oh God, I'm a messy eater. But I still did it anyways. I took the chance. I wasted 2 days of my life, and I guess at this point I shouldn't say wasted. I took the time and I made it. I put it out there, and I was like, "Hey, do you want me to?" Well, I didn't put it out there at first. Specifically, I asked him, "Do you want me to, like, censor your name or anything?" Because I don't know, like, if you didn't want to be in there or not. I just wanted to make sure. He said, "No, go ahead, put it in like that." And I said, "Okay, I'll do it." And then I did it, and then it blew up on Twitter, like because I put it up at, like, I want to say 11 o'clock at night, and I was going to sleep already. I put it up, and like when I barely put it up, I started to get like those inklings of notifications, like, oh, someone liked it, another person liked it, retweet. I'm like, I guess some people liked it. Okay. Then I went to sleep, and I woke up, and I saw my phone had like 500 notifications from Twitter, and they were still coming in when I had woken up. So I was like, holy shit, what? No way? Really? Did people really like it that much? And then I clicked on it and I saw like 1,000 likes. I'm like, what? What? No way. And throughout that whole day, my phone, or I think it was both my tablet and my phone, were just exploding with notifications, just like one after another. It's like ding, ding, ding. I'm like, oh Jesus, I got to put my phone on silent for once. And people were replying, and I said, wow, I can't believe it. And so I would reply back to them because I was just having fun. Infinix was having fun too, and that was a crazy day. And I think the whole sorry thing went on for like a day and a half after that. And then it started to slow down, and you know, there was like a few notifications like every now and then, but nothing to like the same degree as like when I had first put it up until until probably 7 months later, May, middle of May, maybe late May, I was at work, just on break on my 10, and then I was looking through my YouTube studio thing, and I was like, because I usually do that like occasionally. And I was looking through it because I had nothing better to do. I was waiting for like to go back to work, and I saw on my personal channel the views went up. They went up by like 10,000 views or 5,000, something small, something that like made me think like, oh, okay, cool. Maybe someone found it, like someone in the persona community found it and they shared it with their friends or something. And I saw that. I was like, oh, cool. All right, that's interesting. Then I went back to work, and then on my 30, I got back on the YouTube studio, and I saw the views had went up again drastically, like 15,000 views in a span of 2 hours. And I was like, okay, this is really weird. I don't know what's going on right now. And I was starting to freak out. I didn't know what to do. So I was like, why? Why is it? Hey, okay. Hey, Michael, just stepping in. Hi, Zero Trance 11. For those that don't know, Zero Trance 11 is one of my real life friends. I don't know if I want to give out his name, but I think probably, just letting you guys know that I know him in real life and that we're good friends is probably more than enough. Thanks for stopping by. I'm eating chips and dunking them in cheese in front of like 7 people. So, that's how my day's going right now. Anyways, back to the story. Um, yeah, so the views were going up, and I kept looking like over and over, and they just kept going up. It's going up, going up every single second. And I was freaking out because this has never happened to me before. I've never, had something go viral like that except for on Twitter. And these are two totally different social media platforms. So I was freaking out. This was literally the second shockwave or something. And this blew Twitter out of the water, as you could probably see. And throughout the day and throughout the night, the views just kept going up over and over. And they're still going up. And I still don't know what to do except to have a live stream and freak out about it in front of 7 people. And I think that leads us to this. And yeah, you know, thank you all so much for that. I honestly, I could say thank you as much as I can, probably until the end of time. And I still probably won't be able to, show how much I appreciate it because it's, words can't describe it. But enough about Persona, or that video at least. I missed out on a few chat things right here, so I'm gonna catch up with that. Ah, sorry. What do you want from characters and stories? Fire Emblem has it all. I've never played Fire Emblem, um, but I heard it's a really good game. Especially like Three Houses. I heard that's like one of the more accessible games, and for a Persona fan, especially because it has like that whole time management system, which is cool. You know, I don't know if that's like something that all Fire Emblem games have, because I don't really study them. But recently I had purchased well, not recently, probably like in January, I purchased a new 3DS, like I should clarify the new 3DS, the one with like the C stick and all, from eBay, and I had gotten two games with it, or three games actually, and two of them were the hold on, I have the games right here. I just don't remember the names. Um, Fire Emblem Fates and Fire Emblem Conquest. These games. So these two came with my new 3DS, and I didn't bother playing them because I don't, I never played Fire Emblem, and I heard that these games were very controversial. I don't know why, but yeah. I mean, they look interesting. This one looks cool because it's purple. Look at that. Look how nice that looks. And everyone has white hair or like purplish, lightish, like like a desaturated purple color to their hair, and I think that looks cool. And also, I got this Marth amiibo with it, and I don't play Smash Bros. Or Fire Emblem or anything, so it's totally useless to me. So if anyone wants to buy it off of me, let me know. But I have two Fire Emblem games, and that kind of got me thinking. Maybe I should, try out Fire Emblem. Maybe not those two. I did buy I did buy Awakening when it was on sale on the 3DS eShop, and I kind of do want to do that. I do want to play that game because I heard that's like the one that saved the series. I don't know if just in America or like in Japan as well. So if something that good came out like for Fire Emblem, then consider me interested. But that'll be for another time. There's like a million games I gotta play right now. Like I'm playing Animal Crossing, and not gonna lie, that game probably has my entire soul. Like I probably signed a contract without knowing because I can't seem to stop playing that game. I have like 100 something hours, not as much as most people that have been playing from when the game came out, but for me that's still pretty substantial. I paid off all my debt. I haven't started terraforming yet. That's something I really want to do, but I don't have any ideas for how to make my island because I want to do I wanted to do something stupid, and I put a picture of it on Twitter, and it's basically just a very like just a line, like everything's gone except for like a line from the bottom of the map to the top where the Dodo airport is at, to the top. And I was gonna call it like the Tetris line piece island, but I don't think I want to do that. So I still got to think about how I should go about making a sweet island because there's some really cool, like, people have created some interesting stuff with the terraforming tools. Like there's that one that everyone keeps talking about, the one that looks like Japan or something like Japan. And I don't want to copy that, but I do want to do something like very community based. Like I want to have like a big like center area where all the shops are at, and like near the bottom of the map, that's where like all the houses will be. It's like I don't know how many like villagers you could have in your town, but like it's gonna be like all 10 or whatever. And I'll have it like that, and then maybe I'll have like a park right here, and then I'll put like a soccer field on the left. I'm saying all this while holding a gigantic chip with cheese on it. And I want to have it like there's like ponds and like maybe like little plots of land where there's two villagers, and they're connected to like another plot of land with two villagers on it via like a bridge, and it's just like these waterways and all that. I'm still coming up with the idea, but We're getting some comments here, and I don't want to miss out on them. So let me look at them. Let's see. You have 200,000 Nani from Micah Animations? Yes, I know, right? It's pretty crazy. I think 2,100 right now. I need to keep up with this stuff because I feel terrible for missing out on all these comments. All these people talking. Poggers. Yes, indeed. Niche Gamer 32. Poggers, indeed. This whole live stream is basically poggers. There's actually people here. I didn't think there's going to be that many. Maybe one, but six is blowing my mind. Not gonna lie. So, what is your opinion on brown Minecraft? Says Leo the meme man. I don't know if that's a meme or anything. I've seen something like that on another, like some comment in a random video, and I just thought nothing of it. But seeing it here on my live stream in the chat is kind of freaking me out. I don't know. Is that like, can someone like enlighten me on what's going on with that brown bricks and Minecraft thing? But someone throw that in the chat and I'll take a look at it and we could figure it out together. Best anime backstory ever. What would you want from a game series? What would I want from a game series? Um, let's see. So a good story, probably JRPG elements, you know, maybe like life simulator. Like you could, besides fighting things like monsters and all that, you hang out with like your friends, you build bonds with them. And then building those bonds makes your time fighting monsters and stuff and traversing like dungeons even easier. And the game will also have a good soundtrack, something probably along the lines of J-pop and rap, along with a little bit of metal, and probably a blue color scheme. Oh wait, I think that game's already been made. Let's see. All right, so yeah, this is some people together around the campfire of Michael. Oh, that feels so warm. If if I could like commission someone to do that of like this comment, that'd be awesome. I don't know if I'd if I'd want to though. That'd be a little strange to like have someone make like a picture of me. Like maybe like a character that I've made, but not a picture of me. Cat, I understand Fire Emblem has everything. I will get to it eventually. I have Awakening, and I'm not going to let those 30 or whatever dollars that I spent on it go to waste. So don't you worry, I will get to it. Oh no, that game. Davarel, oh man, I feel terrible for butchering this name. Davarel Awaliancia says, do you play Persona Q2 on the 3DS? No, not yet. I have purchased Persona Q2, but I have yet to play it. But I did play Percona. I did play Persona Q1, and I thought that game was amazing. I thought it was tons of fun. Like, I know it's not super serious like all the other Persona games are, but I thought that kind of fit with like what they were going with like the two games crossing over. Because, I just viewed it as like these characters are just hanging out, having a good time. And seeing all that fan service is just what made, playing the games worth it. And also, I did really like the um the gameplay using like maps and all that, like drawing on the touch screen. I thought that was tons of fun and really addictive and just like, you know, customizing the map was tons of fun. And also I really like the you could have, was it 5 characters instead of 4? And depending on where you put them, either in the front or the back row, it changes exactly how, it changes the whole battle. And also, I really liked what is it? There's these three other things that they included. These three status ailments, and I wouldn't go so far as to call them status ailments as much as like status like game breakers, because every time I use that lethargy circle or whatever it's called, it would just obliterate everything because like those enemies couldn't move at all, and I just had tons of fun just breaking the game like that. Like I think you could even use it on the bosses too. Like I used it on I'm not gonna say any names, but I used it on the final boss, and that basically turned him into a joke because with the lethargy circle on him, he couldn't hit any of my like party members, and I just remember cracking up so much about that because I'm like I'm making this final boss like my bitch literally, because like I remember having such a hard time with the penultimate boss, which has a really great theme, by the way. I think it's better than the actual theme for the final boss, but that's just me. And so I was having a hard time with him. So seeing the final boss go down like such a pussy really made me crack up. But I will get to Persona Q2 eventually. The whole like no dub thing kind of does put me off a little, but I watched the Persona 3 movies. I seen the Persona 4 Golden anime. So I'm kind of used to the subs already. Haven't seen anything Persona 5 anime related, so maybe a little bit it might be a little rocky at the beginning because I know you start with the Persona 5 crew. But I'm looking forward to that. I still have a ton of SMT games I got to play on the 3DS. Um, Soul Hackers being one of them. Apocalypse, Strange Journey Redux, which I played Strange Journey the original. All right. So last year I think, or wait, hold on. When did Strange Journey Redux get announced? Because that's kind of important to when like this whole story. But anyways, whatever. Um, Sometime before Strange Journey Redux was announced, I should say, um, I had purchased Strange Journey, the original, on the DS, because at that point we didn't know that Redux was a thing that was going to be announced. And I got it, and I was like, cool, cool. And it was like sealed and everything. And I was like, whoa, this is like a brand new game, or like is someone like messing with me? Did they just like reseal it or whatever? But yeah. And then I put it off for a bit because I was playing like other games as well that I had. And when the time came that I was like, I think it's time for me to start Strange Journey, um, I started playing it and I put in some time, probably like 5 hours. And I think the day after that, Strange Journey Redux was announced. So I was like, what the fuck? Because it's like, I don't know, I have terrible luck when it comes to stuff like that. Like, I just, in general, I just have awful bad luck. I'm not going to give any examples because they're too personal, or they're not too personal. It's just that, it's too like integral with my real life that I can't really like, just give. But I will get to that game eventually. But I'm not going to be playing Redux anytime soon. Probably like a few years down the line. I know it has a good, like, a whole ton of like quality of life improvements that honestly, when I was playing Strange Journey Original, made me, very jealous of. Because damn, Sector E, Sector E sucks ass. Oh, God. Now I can see why everybody hates teleportation puzzles. Like, I heard some bad things about it beforehand, like before going through Sector E. But I didn't think it was going to be that bad. Oh, God. Anyways, let's talk about something else. Fates is good, but Awakening is better. Interesting. That's probably the first positive thing anybody said about that game that I could find. And you linked something in one of my other videos for me to check out. All right. Thank you, Cat Cat. I think I probably will take a look at that because Fire Emblem has that. It's a tactical RPG. Yes, and thankfully I've played Devil Survivor 1 and 2, so that should be something that I could easily get into because I did like the gameplay for Devil Survivor. So if Fire Emblem is something similar to that, then I think I could probably, I could see myself getting into the series. There's like I don't know if you guys like have any like gnats around, but like my house is like full of gnats, and having this thing of nacho cheese right here kind of makes me scared because sometimes those gnats just like I don't know what's with them, but they just like to commit suicide in any like body of water or anything that's not like solid. So I don't know what I would call nacho cheese, but they just like to like I remember this one time, I think it was like last week. I was eating cereal like at 3 in the morning because that's what I do normally, and I went to the bathroom because I was eating cereal and I was using milk, and I am lactose intolerant, and don't do that if you're lactose intolerant. And I went to the bathroom, and then I came back and I saw that there was like two gnats that had just dive bombed into the milk and just died. I was like, why? Why would they do that? Like, what was their grandmaster plan to just jump into like this milk? Like, were they thinking, oh, I'm gonna carry this whole thing of milk with me and I'm gonna go take it to my house or something? But yeah, don't leave out milk at 3 in the morning while you have to go to the bathroom because you got the runs if you're lactose intolerant. Anyways, moving on. Um, let's see. I don't want to miss out. I don't want to miss a thing. Okay. Have you played Gravity Rush? Says Rift 348. I have a little bit, because I had purchased the I had purchased Gravity Rush on my Vita when it was like 99 cents, which honestly is a crazy stupid deal. I think they were just trying to get money because, Vita. And I played a little bit of it and I thought, this is cool. This is fun. I could definitely get into this. I like the art style. I like Kat. She's adorable. And then I just never played it. And I think maybe why I never played it stems from the fact that, uh, because PS Vita, if you didn't know, has a problem with storage, wherein storage, like the memory cards that they sell, are crazy, ludicrously expensive. Like I think 64-bit or 64 gig cards cost like they cost a lot. That's something that I should just say. And then I think we could end it there. And I think that's probably one of the reasons the Vita died because why would they do that? I know they're trying to make money, but like I don't think that was the way to go because 8 gigabytes is not going to cut it. And I still have my 8 gigabyte card, and I just got by just deleting things. I had to delete like stuff to make room for other stuff, and like I'd have to delete that stuff to whatever. Enough about the Vita. Thankfully, Golden's killed it forever. Golden on PC, I should say. Oh God, we'll get to that after we look at the comments. I'll link in your last video. The 335 hours for me says it's that one guy, Chris. I'm assuming that's in reference to Animal Crossing playtime. That is a lot. 335 hours? Dude, like I really want to see some like pictures of your island. I'm pretty sure they look great. And it's that one guy, Chris says again, there's a small little indie. It's called Persona 3, and it has all those things, but it's not that popular. Really, I should probably get into that game. Yeah, Persona 3, you said? All right. I'm gonna have to write that down. Persona 3. All right. Because I don't want to forget that name because honestly, starting to kind of forget it already. He said small indie title, so can you really blame me? Dude, you're behind on messages. Yes, I am, Cat. That's why I'm trying to get to him. Darverwell says it's okay. Thank you. Ah, late YouTube notif says Gamecast. Ha, awesome, cool. I know. I'm YouTube. You got to get on that. Stop disappointing us with this stuff. First, it's the 1,000 subscribers limit to be able to live stream, and now it's this. I think we should just boycott YouTube at this point. Hashtag YouTube boycott and make them, give us all the things we want. Like YouTube. Where's the $1 million that I've asked for? I sent it to you in the email titled "Give me $1 million," and I haven't received my $1 million for the past 8 years. So come on, you can't just do this to me. I'm one of your loyalist fans. No, just kidding. I'm not. I heard some music from Q2 and it is good. Rip, poor wallet. I haven't heard the music from Q2. I'm assuming they're going for a Persona 5 style, but the thing I like to do with like the Persona and or mainly just the Persona games, since they have more vocal based tracks, is I like to listen to the music inside of the context of the game. Like for Rivers in the Desert, people talk so many good things about that, saying like, "Oh, it's the best song in the game," and I'm like, I want to listen to it because at that point I was holding off from listening to it because I wanted to hear it when it would play in the game because I'm thinking if it's that good, it's got to play at a certain point, like a very important part of the game. And it did. And it was so good. And they did the instrumental part first, and then they did the actual vocal part of the song second. During the second, the I can't say anymore, but it was such a good part of the game. And I was like, what? This game's amazing. And that's what made me fall in love with P5 forever and ever and ever. It's the best Persona game ever. Just kidding, it's Persona 3. Daniel X says hello. Hi. I'm sorry for taking so long. I know it's been around 10 minutes since you posted that comment, so I want to say I'm sorry for taking so long to get to that. And he also says, wait, why is this a 1K stream but you are at 2,000 subscribers? Boy, I'm really late with things. I guess that's something that I'm gonna have to get used to. I want to stop doing that because this is something that I do a lot. I'm really late with a lot of things. Like I'm just like not when it comes to like work or anything. That's like something that I put like definitely on the forefront. I need to get there on time, but like things like meeting up with like friends and stuff. And I if Zero Trance is in the chat, if he's still hanging out in here, are you still here? Please say something. I need you to attest for me. But whenever I say like I'm gonna hang out with like someone at 2, I usually end up getting there at like 4. Cause I don't know. It's just something that I just have a hard time just doing that. I'm terrible. Well, I'm not terrible. I just have terrible time management. And I like to call it because this is something that my friends, or not my friends, my family, like my dad's side of the family does, where we're always just super late. And I've come to just call it a, let's see, what did I call it? The Sanchez arrival time, because that's our last name, Sanchez. So like whenever I'm late for something, like for a family gathering or something, because we're always late to those. Like me and my brothers, they say come at 2, and we come at like 8. We're just like we just pulled a Sanchez, and it's just our family's terrible. Just kidding. Why though says just be glad one didn't land in the toilet while you were using the bathroom. Oh my God, if it got in the toilet while I was sitting on it, that would be crazy. I'd wonder like how he would squeeze through all those cracks. Get it, because stuff. Rip Vita, yes indeed. Our hats go off for the Vita, which we've lost. due to the release of Persona 4 Golden on the PC. Which, thank you for reminding me, inadvertently reminding me about that, because Persona 4 Golden on the PC is amazing. I haven't played a lot of it, but I've played like the first hour or so. You know, when you go to Inaba and you go to school, and then oh, you fall into She is cute, all that. But I played all that, and it runs amazing. Like I don't have a laptop or like a gaming computer at the moment. I'm saving up for one, but I'm using my mother's laptop, and it runs pretty not bad. And I saw the specifications that it requires, and they're really low. Like for minimum recommendations, you only need 2 gigabytes of RAM, and you don't even need a GTX card because I think they use the Nvidia cards as like a benchmark for other cards, and I'm pretty sure like what is it, the ATX or something. People can go off their own ways of figuring that out, and like it runs amazing. Like I know it's a PS2 game and well, technically a Vita game, but it came out on the PS2, so I guess that shouldn't be like a surprise for anybody. But the fact that it runs so well is crazy. Like you could run it on probably a toaster if you wanted to. Toaster. Except for those anime cutscenes. I don't know what it is, but everyone's just having problems with those anime cutscenes just jittering around all over the place, which I find absolutely hilarious for my case because my mom's laptop is not that great, but the fact that, the 3D sections of the game run better than the pre-rendered animated cutscenes, just it's hilarious. And computers are weird. Computers are a weird thing. Hopefully they fix that in a patch. It shouldn't be too hard. I think I'm not a programmer, but it's just a cutscene, man. It shouldn't be jittering around all over the place. And along with Persona 4 Gold being on the PC, being a cool thing, I think it's really cool and really smart of Atlas to put that game on there because it was stuck on the Vita, which, for the most part, for most of his life, was dead. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I love the Vita. It's just I like to dunk on it a lot. But I think it's kind of like a sibling friend dunking, like where you roast them and they know that regardless of that, you still love them. But it was on a very niche console, and the fact that Atlas noticed that after 8 years, after 8 years of it being on the Vita, stuck there forever, and putting it on the PC, that was a really good move, and it really showed that it was a good move because it was in the top selling for Steam for like 3 days or something, and it's still in the top selling like right now, not the very top, because I know for the first 2 days it was like number one, and now it's kind of like number three or something. But that's a really good telling for like how many people wanted to play Golden but just couldn't because the Vita was dead on arrival. And hopefully it encourages Atlas to release more games on the PC because I think from before that they released Catherine, just Catherine, not Catherine Full Body, which I think that was like their first test. And, their big test was Golden. And now that they see like, whoa, everybody wants games on the PC, they're going to start releasing them. And my hope is that they release three, which apparently I guess there's talks that maybe that's already happening. That's gonna happen. I don't know like what the sources are. I haven't looked at them, but I seen like on Reddit and stuff that like, that's their plan. I don't know where people like figure this stuff out, but after three, they need to release like all the other PS2 the other PS2 SMT games like Digital Devil Saga 1 and 2, the Raito games, Nocturne, of course we can't forget that game. Because PS2 is pretty, you could get one of them for like 2 cents if you go to like a swap meet or something. But you got to make these games more accessible for people. Put them on the PC, people won't care. There'll be some people that beg for Switch ports and all that. And it's just that's just going to happen with anything. Everyone begs for a Switch port, which I could see why. The Switch is an awesome console. I love mine. I love my Switch Lite, but man, everyone's pretty loud about that stuff. But if it does come to the Switch, I'm fine with that. The more people that can play Persona and SMT, the better. Let's get to some comments. Sorry for taking so long and going crazy with my tangents. Is this a stream but it's live? I think so. Say a no word says. Wait, hold on. I gotta get the name. Come on. Say a no word says bag, paper bag. A no word. Heyo Ren. Oh my God, guys, you're not gonna believe this, but we have the Ren Amamiya in the chat from Shin Megami Tensei Persona 5, the Royal, hanging out in the chat. Say hello, Ren Amamiya, so that way more people could see you. You beautiful person, you. I love you. Why can't you be real? I want you to be my husbando forever and ever. Please, please, don't leave me alone, please. I Daniel X says I still play the Vita for the P4 dancing game and P2 lol. Me too. I think I beat Persona 2 last year on the Vita, and Innocent Sin, by the way, not Eternal Punishment. I'm one of those weird people that's waiting for Eternal Punishment's PSP port to get, I'm PSP port to get translated, and that's taken like ages. I don't know how long, like I don't know when they started, but it's taken a long time, and I'll wait till the end of time because I don't want to play the PS1 version because it looks too PS1 for me, and I really like the aesthetic that they're going for with Eternal Punishment PSP with the whole like white or like light colors and dark. I really like that, and Innocent Sins aesthetic was great too. Because I don't know, because if you look at Eternal Punishment and you see those windows, it's just like it's so gray. And it's so like it reminds me of Final Fantasy, and that's not a bad thing because I'm pretty sure Final Fantasy 7 and 8 and 9 are good, but I don't know. It's just that weird PlayStation 1 JRPG aesthetic that really is really off-putting to me for some reason. I don't know why. I'm just weird. I have weird opinions, just like everybody else, I guess. But okay. The FMVs are terrible, and I have a GTX 1050. Damn, that's terrible. Why? I don't know what's up with that. I don't know what the coding. It's probably because of the codec or because it's a 32X program. It's a 32X program? You mean like 32-bit or like something like that? Wait, if it is? No, I think he does mean 32-bit. That would make so much sense for the recommendation specs. Because it only asks for 4 gigs. Oh, all right. That makes sense. I think the Vita was really good for playing JRPGs because it was a successful console in Japan. It was. The Vita did amazing in Japan. And the fact that it didn't catch on in the Americas is such a shame because the Vita had so much potential, so much potential that was just wasted by Sony and all the other people that they got on to make games for the Vita. Because you see games like Wipeout 2048, which is an amazing racing game. If you haven't played Wipeout 2048, sorry about that. I had no idea what just happened right now. It said reconnecting. I have terrible internet, meaning it just cuts out from time to time, which is something that scared me before I started this live stream. That, if it cuts out, I don't know what's going to happen. Like, I don't know what it looks like on your guys' end. Like, does everything look okay? Does everything sound okay? I should have asked that at the start. because I'm new to live streaming, really. I mean, I've only done like one other live stream, I think. Um, but yeah, the Vita had so much potential, and it was just wasted. It was a really good console, but I think it was just released at a really bad time. It was released in 2012, I think, and at that time, like phones were starting to get, smartphones were starting to get more and more popular, and they were starting to get more and more better. And things like the iPhone made gaming on the go much more easy, much more accessible, because some people just didn't want to have, you know, a handheld console that take around with them everywhere, which is very strange to say because the 3DS did amazing here, and maybe my statements were just all wrong. That's me. But yeah, rip the Vita. It'll live on in my heart. I still have mine. I still love it. I still cherish it dearly. And I think that'll probably be the only way I play Golden, other than for like PC mods and stuff, because I don't know. Persona 4 on a handheld is just, it was absolutely perfect. I played that thing everywhere because I'm more of a handheld guy. I don't really do consoles that much, which is why I bought like a Switch Lite because I don't really need the dock. I don't really use, TV mode or anything. Like I have a Wii U and I just play on my gamepad. It's I don't know, I just find it more comfortable. I could just go wherever. I could just lay on this couch. Oh, you guys can't see the couch. I could just lay on that couch. I could just play some Animal Crossing. I don't have to be tethered to a TV. But different strokes for different folks, I guess. Maybe I'm just weird. Um, it's that one guy. Chris says, "Hope P3 comes to Steam." I haven't played it yet, and if P, oh no, I wish the chat could just stay on here. Hope P3 comes to Steam. I haven't played it yet, and if P4 can run on a laptop, I think P3 can too. Yeah, P4 and P3 are definitely not demanding games. They're very simple with their graphics. They don't go crazy like what is it, Digital Devil Saga and Nocturne. Those games look great, and like the I don't like the models in Persona look so janky, but they have so much charm to them compared to like the Nocturne models. Because those models they put like a lot of time and effort into, but it's just like, why does Kanji's face look like that? I don't know. And Ren Amamiya says, "Hello, how are you doing?" I'm doing great. I'm doing great, Ren. Since you came into the chat, everything just seems to be going so much more smoothly. Seem to be, just more happier. Not to say I wasn't happy to begin with, but Ren coming in and just being like, "Yo, what's up? I'm Joker," just makes my life so much more fulfilled. I just want to say that your channel is, oh, thank you. The actual Ren thinks my channel is cool? What? That makes me feel so good. Okay. I Daniel X says 32-bit program. Yeah, I figured when you said 32X because I knew you weren't talking about the Sega 32X because if we were, oh boy. Um, well, there is kind of a correlation. Sega, Persona, Atlas, etc. In general, the Vita flopped really hard in the West, even here on Europe. Yeah, I don't know how it did in Europe. Did it do good? Like, did it do good enough that like some people have it? Because like I never seen anybody with the Vita. As far as I'm concerned, I think like the only person in my city that had a Vita other than me was one of my friends, and that was it. But yeah, it was really not common here. Like I know there's like a fan base, of course, but that goes for anything. Everything has a fan base, like a cult following. Um, yeah, I keep forgetting about Europe, and everybody else does too, and it sucks. Really wish worldwide releases were more common, but you know, those people got to get on the ball for that. Why though is good. Is good. I agree. Is good indeed. Hi Daniel. Does look and sound okay. So the stream does look great for everybody. Thankfully, because I was wondering if I'm like jittering around and all that, because I don't know, like I've never done a live stream using this connection before. So I was scared that like, oh, it's cutting out, blah blah blah. But glad to see that everything's looking great for you guys on your guys' end. Ren Amamiya had a PSP. Did I steal your heart? Yes, you did. I had a PSP too. I loved my PSP. I did so much stuff with it. I jailbroke it so much. And I remember like I took off the front of the PSP because there was these like face plates you could buy on the internet like way back then. And I was like, oh, I want to get something cool for my Vita. I want to make mine look cool. So I got this chrome faceplate for my Vita. And when I got there, I like, I took it off and then I like broke some screws when I was trying to put it on. And it was not fully on, like, on the system. Like it would creak a lot. Like when I would hold it like a certain way or squeeze like a certain like portion of like the PSP, it would like go like and over time the chrome on the faceplate started to like come off. It started to like come off and like it would show like the blackness of like, the plastic and it just looked awful and looks terrible. And I still have that faceplate on there because I think I threw away the original faceplate because I thought I don't need it anymore. I got this cool chrome faceplate that's gonna last forever, and boy, I wish I had really good foresight for what's gonna happen because that chrome faceplate does not look good anymore. Speaking of jailbreaking, um, I'm pretty sure you guys have seen my stupid post about me trying to get SMT working on my on an iPhone because yeah, Alice just took it down. They didn't leave it up for anybody with 32-bit iOS, which is a shame because that's the only official English translation for that game. Those stupid gnats. That was the only official English translation for the game. For the SNES games, actually, the only one that's been translated so far, I think. And because I really wanted to play that game, so when I got it and learned that, I was honestly heartbroken. Like heartbroken to the point, like I'm gonna play this game, and I don't care what I do. So I had to do what I had to do. I jailbroke the iPhone, searched all over the internet to find the game. Like that search took like literal hours, by the way, to just find SMT1. But I ended up finding it like on the very first page of the Google search, and I didn't know until like I clicked on that one link. I don't want to like specifically say anything because I mean at this point I'm technically advocating for this kind of stuff, but I should probably say if you can buy it, please buy it. Support the creators, support Atlas. I wish I wish more people did that for the SMT1 port. I should have bought an iPhone a long time ago so I could have bought this game. But yeah, I found it and I had to email a guy and they're like, "Yeah, sure, go ahead." And here it is. And I'm like, "Oh, sweet." And then I just threw it onto my jailbroken iPhone and it started working. And it's glorious. Hold on. I'm trying to find it. I don't know where I put it. I think I had it charging somewhere, but oh, here it is. Ugh. I found it. Here it is. Here's the iPhone. I had to turn it on. I turned it off, which it's not going to be good for pacing because it's a whole thing when you want to like use a jailbroken app. It's like a whole like process that you have to do. Like you have to start up the phone, and then it's like, oh, you gotta start this app. But hold on. Oh dear. Well, while we wait, I guess we could talk about the iPhone. Look at it. Ooh. Honestly, this is a really cool. I really like this thing. I only got this for like $30, and this is the iPhone 5C, which is like the lower end of the iPhone 5 brand. Like, and honestly, I really like this design. I like the plastic backing. I know this is like all like gnawed on. I think like someone threw this in like a dog pen, and like some Rottweiler just went nuts on it. Because this thing looks like it went through like hell and back. But I really like the design. I really like the color. It feels good in the hands. It's really small. Like when you compare it to like modern phones, like this phone fits in the screen of my real phone. Man, smartphones were so small back then. But here it is. It's loaded up. And it's there it is. It's SMT. Oh, it's backwards. So it says TMS. We're not playing Tokyo Mirage Sessions. We're playing Shin Megami Tensei. And there it is. It's so beautiful. Look at that. It was well worth $30 and all the time and effort that I put into jailbreaking this son of a gun. It looks so good. And I've been playing it for a little bit. I think I have like an hour or so. I was playing it yesterday and I was so tired. I was like 3 a.m. spooky time playing Shin Megami Tensei. And I think I'm in Shinjuku now. I'm not gonna play right now, but I just wanted to show you guys because that was like a whole thing. I'm gonna put this right here. That was like a whole event. Just trying to get that to work, and it works now. And this is definitely gonna be a game that gonna be playing next, along with Animal Crossing. That's gonna be like my side game now, because for a long time that was like my main game. That's all I played, just Animal Crossing. But I think it's gonna be like something I do like a little bit of things in, like maybe like 30 minutes or so every day, and then I have the real game. Because I usually don't play that like a lot of games like back to back. I usually stick with just like going through one game. Because I don't know, I don't want to like, you know, overexpose myself and just have too many games going on. I want to be able to put all my focus into Shin Megami Tensei. But the reason I brought that up is other than talking about PSP and jailbreaking and stuff is I kind of want to do a video about that. And I know it's not like very memey because I know the recent stuff that I've been putting out is just dumb shit posts and all that, and I really like doing that stuff. It's tons of fun. But the video that I wanted to do for trying to get Shin Megami Tensei to work on an iPhone, I kind of want to go for more like more edited, more how should I say? I don't want to say documentary style. Maybe something closer to I don't know if you guys have seen Nick Robinson. He's the guy that did the whole Hatsune Miku domino zap thing. Like, oh, what happened to it? It's gone. I'm gonna go to Japan. With that all out of options and nothing else to do, I did one thing: go to Japan. So I kind of want to do that as a video, and I haven't started working on it yet. I made a Word file. I named it, and then I closed it because that's how I always start my projects. But I guess that could be like a sneak preview of what I want to do next. And I don't know when it's going to come out. Obviously, probably not for a bit. But I do have other videos in the pipeline. Um, I know I recorded some stuff for another shitpost video that I don't know when that'll come out. Probably soon. Probably soon. Let's get to some comments. I definitely need to look at these. I think the only, oh wait, hold on. Daniel X says, I think the only one who had a Vita on my town was my friend, and I trade my Wii for his Vita. Huh. It's a very interesting trade. Going from like one of the most owned consoles in the world to one of the least owned consoles in the world, but it's still a pretty good trade. Vita's a really good console, so it's not like you lost anything. I just bought a PSP for Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep and was really disappointed. That game sucks. Really? Oh man. Because I heard a lot of good things about Birth by Sleep. I remember my cousin wouldn't shut up about it when it came out because he's a really big Kingdom Hearts guy. And I was at like a point, I played Kingdom Hearts 1, Chain of Memories, and 2. And then after that, I kind of fell off. I really want to get back to it because I loved that series when I was young. Maybe it's just like a nostalgia talking, but like, man, I thought that game was the best. And yeah, and I heard one of the best games from Kingdom Hearts is Birth by Sleep. So hearing that it wasn't really good is kind of surprising. But also play it because I do want to play through the Kingdom Hearts games. So I'll see firsthand how much it sucks. Ren Amamiya says, I never played Kingdom Hearts, so I can't say anything. You should try it out. It's a really good game. You could start with Kingdom Hearts 1. It's a little janky. It's definitely got that PS2 feel, that PS2 action game Squaresoft feel. Oh God, Squaresoft. Remember when they were called Squaresoft? Man, that's such a weird time. I'm getting nostalgic. Big Rib says 2K subs. Yeah, I should probably. Is there a way I could correct that? Maybe I should correct that. I think it's too late. There's an X right there. I don't want to. I might die. Daniel X. To play SMT 1 and 2, I just downloaded the SNES ROM and a Spanish patch. Oh, do you speak Spanish, Daniel? Huh. In the stream is merit, so it does say SMT. Oh, okay. All right, yeah. Because on my end, it was like, it was, correct. Like how, well, hold on a second. What am I saying? It was merit for me. So, like, it was saying TMS instead of SMT, which I just found absolutely hilarious in the moment. So it wasn't that big of a deal. But yeah, I was playing like a few years back. I did play a little bit of SMT1 with the English patch, the Aeon Genesis Gideon patch, and I did play a little bit of it. I think I got to the same point where I'm at right now, in Shinjuku, and I think I mainly played it so that way I could make a stupid picture. So uh, for the protagonist, I decided that I wanted to put all of my points into luck. And so I played the game with no points being put into any other stats except for luck. And he just died a lot, but like every time I leveled up, like 1 point into luck, 1 point into luck until I reached max, which is 40. So everything else was stuck at 5. And then you see the bar like at the very bottom where it's like psh, and then I put that up on Reddit and I probably still have it there actually. I would like to show you guys that picture because I'm very proud of the of that very moment in time because I put a lot of time into that stupid picture. So I will bring it up for you guys. Just let me go through my Reddit. Let me go through my Reddit as soon as it works. Please work. Oh, there it goes. All right. Scrolling through, scrolling through, scrolling through. I don't remember putting that up. Come on. Here it is. Oh, it's almost there. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. There's a lot of DX2 pictures. Almost there, almost there, almost. I could see it. I'm almost there. Please believe me. Okay, maybe this isn't worth it. There's too much time being put into this. Mm, nope, nope. Man, I made a lot of posts on Reddit. They all suck. Um, damn. I don't know. Oh, here it is. All right, let me. So, yep. I actually did that legitimately. I didn't use any hacks or anything. I put all my skill points into luck, and I never played it again after that. I think I lost that save because I remember wanting to go back to playing SMT, but I just couldn't find the save. So I think it just kind of pieced out from my tablet that I was using at the time. I don't know where it went or how it got deleted, but that was a sad day in history for me. Um, Losing that. But it's okay because I have it on the iPhone now, and it's so much better. Mm, I wouldn't say so much better. The soundtrack. The weird thing is the game is GBA ROM of SMT1, which is okay. It has a lot more, how should I say, quality of life features that I think it adopted from the PS1, along with some more stuff like the map. The map looks way better. It has that if you guys ever played SMT Persona, like the PSP version of Persona, they changed the map for that game as well. And it's kind of like a weird isometric, like it's kind of angled. It's not like this. It's kind of like this. I don't know how that looks in the in the mirroring, but it's not like straight like this. It's like this, and it looks so much better. And because I remember the SNES one was super blocky. It looked like Mega Blocks or something. Bad comparison, but there was like some better stuff. And the PlayStation one stuck with that map, and then the GBA one changed it all up. And I really like the map for that one because it reminded me of Persona 1's map, which was a good game. That's right, I said it. All right, let's go into chat. Let's go into chat. Um, yeah, Nick Robinson, the so I went to Japan guy. Yeah, that guy just can't stop going to Japan to save his life. Except for now with the whole quarantine thing going on. Um, Now no one could go to Japan except for through like a VPN or anything. Mm. By the way, how are you guys doing in the quarantine? Everyone okay? Everyone staying safe? I know that they're starting to like slowly open, but that still kind of scares me. I'm still trying to socially distance and everything, so I'm not like really seeing anybody. Like I remember my little cousin had a graduation dinner for graduating high school, and I decided to not go because I wanted to stay safe, and I feel bad. I messaged him on Instagram, but even then, I still wanted to go, but I chose not to. I chose to stick with the law, I guess you could say. It's not really law, but it's more just like, guidelines for how you should live during this whole pandemic thing. But hopefully it goes by soon. Hopefully it goes away because I would like to go see my friends. My stomach's growling. It's weird. Gamecast, ha, awesome, cool, says, I'm here to say the letter A. A. You said it. And honestly, I'm glad someone said it. Someone had to be brave to be able to say that. And I thank you for doing that because honestly, I'm not on the same level of bravery as you. So I have to congratulate you for that. And I have to, I just have to let everybody know that you said it. I'm so proud. And Ren says, thank you. Channel is a gold mine, my friend. I think you channel is a gold mine, my friend. Really? Thank you. Aw. I'm not sure how many people go back, like, through my backlog. I hope not, because, like, there's a lot of old, cringy stuff that I used to make when I was younger. Because this channel is honestly really old. It's, 13 years old, which is really old. Um, damn, thinking about that now. Wow. This channel would be going to middle school right now, sixth grade, at least in my country. Jeez. But yeah, I did see some comments of people going back to like my old videos, like when I used to do stick figure animations. like the cliff, RE the cliff, and I would see like, ah, so this is where Michael Sanchez got his start from. I'm like, yes. I'm sorry you had to see this, but yes, this is where I got my start. And let's see. I Daniel X says I recommend getting Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix because of the Organization 13 data bosses. They're the best bosses of any KH game ever, other than the KH3 data org. Hmm. Really? So are data bosses basically just like because I know I've seen some video of people like fighting, I think like Terra, the characters from Birth by Sleep, along with like Roxas and stuff. And I don't know if that's like story stuff or you said data bosses, so I'm assuming it's kind of like the Colosseum stuff in the Hercules level in the first one, where you get to fight like Sephiroth and the Ice Titan or whatever they're called. Man, those bosses were insane. I don't think I think I probably beat, I don't know, I can't really remember. But I do have fond memories of fighting Sephiroth and getting my ass whooped super hard and just like not being able to process it correctly because I was a dumb kid. So I would like slam my controller against um a, a dresser, and there would be so many holes in that dresser because I was a dumbass that didn't know how to take failure the right way. But thankfully I'm a little bit better with that stuff. I shouldn't say a little bit better. I'm a lot bit better. I haven't slammed my controller into a dresser in like 20 years. Not 20 years. That is too long. I don't know. Whenever KH1 came out, uh, onto the chat. Mm. Oh. And iDaniel X continues this by saying, also KH2 FM has the most difficult boss in any video game, known as Lingering Will. Oh yeah. I saw I remember when KH2 Final Mix came out, like on the PS2. And I remember seeing like videos of it and I saw that boss and like the video of it and it looked so hard. Like I'm back then I was definitely no KH2 per like perfectionist. I was terrible at the game. So seeing that and comparing it to like I think Sephiroth, like leagues different. Is Lingering Will in the KH3 the data battles? I think. I don't know. I'm trying to sound like I know what I'm saying, but because I know that if they have like Roxas and the Birth by Sleep characters and Sora and Riku and Kyrie and all that, then they definitely have to have like that guy in there, right? Do they have Sephiroth in Kingdom Hearts 3? I need to know this. This is very important information because I want to see what he looks like in Kingdom Hearts 3 because everyone's definitely gotten some serious makeovers when it came to that game. Imagine if it came out on the PS3, it would not look as good. Okay. Let's see. It's that one guy, Chris says. Wow. I'm not really sure what that's pertaining to, but I appreciate your intrigue. Spoopy. What an adorable name. I love the word spoopy. That's one of my favorite. Spoopy says, I have no idea who you are, but you got recommended to me. Hi. Hi, Spoopy. This was sent at 3:05. That was 8 minutes ago. I'm sorry for taking so long to reply to your chat, Spoopy, but I'm glad to have you here. And I also say hi to you as well. Hi. Thank you for coming, and I hope you enjoy your stay here at my channel. Ren Amamiya says he's doing okay. Thankfully, Ren is doing great in the coronavirus. How are all the other Phantom Thieves doing, by the way? I want to know exactly how Ryuji's doing. He's my boy. I never talked to him, but he's my boy, and I want to make sure that, he's safe. If he isn't, I'm gonna be very sad. because I love him so much. Chap. Mm. Hmm. I Daniel X says I prefer the letter H. H. Obviously, in response to the other person saying, or yeah, the person saying the letter A, which is really brave, and the letter H. I want to say that's on par with how brave you need to be with saying the letter A. Maybe they're kind of like, battling it. There's just like, they're like battling, like kind of like in a data battle, bringing back the Kingdom Hearts stuff. But yeah, I can't really say for certain. They're definitely there. They're somewhere. Ren says he subbed to my channel from the Persona fan Twitter video. Yeah, a lot of people did that actually. I was only up to 420 views or for 20 subscribers around that area before it exploded. So I'm assuming that's where most of the people came from. They're definitely not coming from my RE the Cliff video, but if they are, oh boy, things have changed for them. They're like, "Where's the stick figure animations?" I'm like, "Man, that was like 20 years ago. I would like to do a stick figure animation again." But man, they are hard. If anyone tells you animating is easy, it's not. It's really hard. And that was just stick figures. I can't even imagine doing like full body stuff. I maybe I shouldn't do stick figures. Nene Knows World says hello. That's an interesting name. It kind of sounds like it has a very children's TV show sound to it, which is nice. It's got innocence to it. And man, to it. Anyone ever see Big Bear, Bear in the Big Blue House? It's great stuff. One of the best TV shows ever. But I'm gonna get to these comments and then I'm gonna sign off because it's already been an hour and 30 minutes, and I don't want you guys to have to stay here too long. So hi Daniel X says lingering will is a Terra after Xehanort took his body. Also in KH3 there weren't any Final Fantasy characters. So no, really? No Final. Oh man, I noticed that they were starting to get away from that because I guess apparently in Birth by Sleep, the only Final Fantasy character was Zack from Final Fantasy VII, and he was only in the Coliseum for like 2 seconds. So that's kind of a shame. Really wish they. Well, it's more focused on Disney stuff, so I could see why. All right, let's see. Nino's World says same here. You just pop up with the little emoji with the little halo over it. Oh. Ren says Ryuji's fine. Thank God. Do what you feel. I want to send him love and kisses. Hold on. Sorry about that. Something came up. But yeah, I will have to be going in a little bit. My mom came home and she does not know that I was live streaming. Yeah, that's kind of one of the things that you have to get by when it comes to living with people when you do stuff like this. I was a little worried that was going to happen, but no big deal. We all have parents. We all have family. So hold on. Where was I? Ryuji's fine. Do what you feel. Oh, I'm gonna do everything I feel. I'm gonna send him a letter telling him how much I care about him, how much I support him, and how many times I his portrait on the Persona 5 Royal box. Because I do that, I want to say every night. Nini Knows World says I'm a kids channel. Yes. Really? Can you hook me up with some Bear in the Big Blue House? Because if you can, I'll make it worth your while. I have I have like $1,000. Just 3 episodes, please. I'll do anything. $1,000. Just DM me. Like Ren's gonna do. If I DM you on Twitter, we gone chat. Nena knows world watching from Dubai. What? You're in Dubai? That's where you are? Amazing. Shay OK gives me some very interesting emojis with an eye and a lip emoji. Two lip emojis and one eye. No, two eyes. It disappeared on me, I think. Let me make sure. Yeah, two eyes. Why do you have two lips? That's crazy. That's scary. Imagine what someone with like two sets of lips would look like. That's like some David Cronenberg stuff, or maybe even like, hmm. Roach but nameless one says hi, and no trialis says just showed up in my recommendation. Really? Were you previously subscribed to me, or am I just some random YouTuber to you? Because if it's the latter, that's very interesting. I don't know why. Yeah, I've been getting comments about people getting recommended videos, like my videos, to them, which is cool. But thank you for coming and showing your support. I really appreciate it, and I love you. I Daniel says I'm going to sleep since it's 12:17 in Spain. See ya. Bye, I Daniel X. It was good talking to you, and thank you so much for telling me about Kingdom Hearts. Um, because it's really it's a series that I really want to get back into, and I have a lot of nostalgia for it, and I love it. I just need to get it on Xbox. Nina Knows World says, I'm your new friends now in YouTube. I just subscribed to you. Oh, thank you. I really hope you enjoy your stay here, and I will be putting up more videos soon. But for now, you can just watch my terrible backlog. Roach but nameless one says, Jotaro to no trialis. Nini Knows World says, we just live here in Dubai, but we are from the Philippines. Ooh, really? What's it like in Dubai? I hear it's kind of similar to, well, I don't know if I should say similar to here, but I heard it's similar to like how it is in America, but I heard like it's very rich. There's a lot of money going on over there, which is cool. I think that's awesome. I would like to go to like a place to like Dubai or something. I just want to get out of the country and see the world. That won't happen for a while though. I got to save up money for that. But on to the next chat. But yeah, have fun in Dubai. That place sounds cool. Just subbed. Thank you. Watching from Turkey. I'm about to start Persona soon. Persona, really? Which one? Persona 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 6, maybe? But whatever Persona is, I'm sure it's going to be great because all the Persona games are great. With the exception of Persona 6. I don't know how that game is going to be. But yeah, enjoy it, man. Rift 348 says, sorry, my trackpad is just going nuts. Rift 348 says, so will you tell us the truth about how Wario died? Honestly, that's just found footage. I got it from some weird SD card I found in the woods. So I honestly can't really tell you how he died, but it was very scary. There was some cut footage that I had to cut from that to for pacing, but it was a little too scary. I don't think I could share that with anybody. But just so you know, he died from, I'm assuming, natural causes. Natural causes that were very loud and ear-breakingly screeching. And Roach but Nameless One says, yeah, my friend keep pushing to watch Persona. Oh, you're watching it. Oh, I thought you were going to play it. Which is okay, as long as you experience it somehow. Persona is usually good no matter what. I heard the Persona 4 anime was good. I've never seen it. I saw the Persona 4 Golden animation, which a lot of people dog on, and it's usually because it doesn't show everything that happens in the game, which I honestly understand why they did that because they don't want to redo it again. They don't want to redo Persona 4 the anime all over again with, you know, just Marie in it. So they decided to take the smart route and just, you know, do all this, the animate all the stuff that wasn't in the original anime, like, you know, the beach trip, Marie, Adachi's social link, all that. So, you know, I see why they went that way. And I'm kind of glad they did, because if they tried to like stretch that out into another like 20 something episode anime, that would have been a disaster. And yeah. And the fact that they went with the New Game Plus thing was really cool, because it gave everything a different feel. I don't know how it is in the anime, the first anime, but compared to the game, it definitely felt a lot different. Like you actually had a different, or he had that personality that everyone knows him for, but like straight off the bat, which I thought was a really cool, neat touch. And that intro theme, what a banger that is! I love that song. Hmm. Roach but Nameless One says he plays the Persona, which is cool. Got to experience it anyway, all the ways. But he asks, Roach but Nameless One also asks, have you watched JoJo? If you watch JoJo, what's the best villain for you? Um, I haven't seen all of JoJo. I'm not gonna lie. I've only seen the first episode, and I saw that because one of my friends was just begging me to watch. He's like, "Watch JoJo, watch JoJo, watch it, please, please, please." And I watched the first episode, and honestly, I thought it was really good. I never got around to watching the rest of it, but I really liked that first episode, and I really liked the setting, the time, because compared to what I've seen of JoJo before that, it looked totally like vastly different from like these people wearing these very flashy costumes. It's just people like in, was it the 40s? They're wearing like very old timey like outfits and stuff, and I really like that because you don't really see. I don't think you really see stuff like that in anime because you know it's usually more modern stuff. So seeing that, like in an anime sense, was awesome. But since I haven't seen all of JoJo, I think my favorite villain is probably just gonna be Dio since he was in the first episode, and he's a total meme at this point, and I love him for that. And I also love that one meme where it's like, you know, you thought it was gonna be X, but it was really I, Dio. Thank you, JoJo, for that. I do need to get into JoJo though. It's really good from what I've heard. And after that first episode, I have no reason not to. It's on Netflix, I know. I think, is the English dub on Netflix? I don't know. Either way, I think I'd watch either English or sub. What do you guys feel is better? If you guys happen to have seen both sub and dub. Jordan Nugian. Probably butchered your last name. I'm so sorry. But he says, baby, 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 yeah. uh, I love that. Oh man, I don't like I don't know why, but I run into these people like in random YouTube comments that say like, "Oh my God, you're the guy from the Persona thing." I'm like, "Whoa, I didn't think I had that much reach," and I and it's because they see my profile picture, which honestly I guess kind of does stick out because it's a very unorthodox color scheme, purple and teal, and it's very dark but also very bright at the same time. So I could kind of see why I like it a lot. But being found in like random like YouTube comment sections for like videos that have nothing to do with Persona, Like I think my favorite occurrence of this was in a video by a company man on the Pet Rock, and like those two persona Pet Rocks and this random YouTube channel have nothing to do with each other. So just finding it, just this reply out of nowhere to one of my comments on there just was absolutely crazy. I didn't know how much of a reach that I had, or that persona has. Now that you think about it, a lot of people play Persona, which is great. Hmm. Roach but Nameless One says, I mean, fandoms are great, but that English voice actor of Dio and his Muda Muda are making my ear hurt, lol. Good to meet you. Nintendo World says, I have to sleep now. Keep safe to all. Good night. It was good seeing you, man. And thank you for coming and hanging out with us. But oh, he says, oh, they're having a little conversation. That's cute. But wow, it's already been an hour and 40 something minutes. Honestly, not gonna lie, that time went by super quick. I don't know how, because usually 2 hours for me, or almost 2 hours, usually feels like the amount of time that it really is. So maybe I just really enjoyed this. And I don't know if you guys would want something like this again. Like I know I'm kind of boring. I don't really know like what else I could do other than just talking and eating nacho cheese on my chips. But they're good something again like this. Hmm. That'd be awesome. Because I did have fun hanging out, and I did get a chat here. So let me. You said something about Also, do you have a Discord server? I do, um, but it's more just for like me and my real life friends. I've been contemplating putting it up on like on my description for my channel, but I don't know how I would feel about that because mm, um, I'll think about it because I know like they don't like to get annoyed by notifications and stuff. So if that happens, maybe they might not like it, but I'll think about it because it would be fun having like a Discord server for us to just dick around in, but I don't know. But is there any other kind of platform I can reach you? Steam. I do have Steam, but I don't use it that much. But I do have Twitter, so if you want to go to Twitter, and just follow me, then you could do that. It's in my description for my channel, so I can understand you because that happened to me. Yeah, that happened. That happened a lot. I know that we invited a few more people that I've never known into like my Discord server, and it kind of turned a little weird. And now we don't use the Discord server that much, other than for me to just post a dank meme every now and then again. But a little salty kid just joined my server and begged for a roll. LMFAO. Beg for a roll? Man, kids these days. Uh, oh well. I guess it gives them something to do. It makes them feel powerful, having a role like administrator or officer or whatever kinds of roles you could give Discord users. But yeah, we are reaching that time where I think I should probably head out. It's been a while. It's been a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun here, man. All of you, thank you all so much for coming out and hanging out with me and watching me eat tortilla chips for almost 2 hours. I love you all. Thank you for subscribing. And I hope you all stay with me for as long as I keep making videos. It feels a little ingenuous to be eating chips right now while I say this. But yeah, I'm gonna get going. I'll see you guys later. Please stay safe. Don't cough on anybody or get coughed on. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.